Bitcoin, we start with daily chart. Just I want to give a quick update. And if you refer to my last analysis, I mentioned we are looking to see the breakout of the 31 following by 32. And as you can see, we get this move. The price almost tagged 35K. And now we want to see what's the next. Okay. And now we want to see whether we can look for the small correction or bigger, deeper correction for continuation or not. Anyway, for those traders, if they get the trade for buy, at least book some profit, or if they can move their stop loss to break even. Anyway, we move to higher time frame, and if we refer to our analysis based on the monthly chart, I mentioned that we are looking for continuation because we mentioned this is the correction we are looking for, but we have been looking for 36K as the first target, following by 42. The price almost tagged 35K, but it couldn't tag the 36. No one see what's the next. All right, and the first things I'm looking for, I want to see the breakout of the 36 and 42K. If the breakout of this one can kind of give us an indication that we can expect the price to tag or at least break or at least tag the all-time high. Anyway, no one see what's the next. If we move to lower time frame, this is what we had based on weekly. That's why I mentioned the breakout of this zone is very important for us. No one see what's the next. Okay, no one see how we can look at this chart. If we consider this is the flat internally and this is the first wave and this is the second one, then if we get any correction within here, it can be that's mean what based on lower time frame, what I expect here, the small correction. All right, but if I look at this one differently and I consider this one as a first wave, then the next correction can be a deeper correction. All right, the reason I'm highlighting about this one based on lower time frame, I explain why. No, the question is based on lower time frame daily chart, do we need to look for the flag or the deeper correction for continuation if we want to look for the new trade setup? Okay, by the way, based on, and the second reason I'm highlighting whether we are going to get the deeper correction or a small correction as a flag, because based on weekly chart, if we see we have a divergence based on both of the indicators, this is where we need to be quite careful, because if we put this top in relative to the previous one, we see we have a divergence. All right, that's why I'm expecting to see the deeper correction. And that's why I mentioned I want to see the price enter this zone, then we look for the deeper correction and continuation for the breakout. But the price couldn't tag the 36 or break the 36. That's why maybe we will get the smaller correction like a flag based on lower time frame. But at this point, we don't see any trade setup. That's why for those traders, they get the trade for buy at the lower price, at least book some profit. All right. And if we move to lower time frame daily chart, again, whether we're looking for the flag for continuation or the deeper correction, and in this case, if the price continue and drop, the first level we can look for the support is 32,700 following by 31,300. I don't want to see the breakout of this zone. That's meaning the price is going to drop. We see the breakout of this zone, then we can expect we will be in the deeper, really deep correction. All right. By the way, I don't want to see, we prefer, I don't mean I don't want, we prefer, we don't want to see the breakout of this zone for continuation. Okay. Again, at this point, I don't see any more information, only divergence based on weekly. That's why we should know how to manage our trade, and I don't have any trade setup. And if we move to lower time frame, if we move to forward chart, can we consider this one as a flat for continuation? In that case, we prefer the price tag, the previous low. Then from there, if you want to see whether there is a breakout or not, then any reversal we can look for buy. At this point, even based on forward chart, I don't see any trade setup. And if I move to lower time frame, all right, the only option we can look for trade at this point, either we look for the reversal as a short move flag, similar to every time we explain. This is the simplest way, but at this point we don't have it. Having entry above here can be an option. Is not a really good idea, but can be an option. Okay, and because in that case, if we see the reversal as a sharp move, at least we are in the trade. And in that case, what we want to price sharply, tag, break, and continue the price tag within the first or maximum second hours. We see there is no continuation, we should take out the trade. Okay. Anyway, for me, one more thing I want to highlight here. If we put this one, okay, we can expect for the divergence and as well here. That's why if the price could tag the previous low, here we can put, if we put this two, we can look for the divergence, because at this point we have a divergence. That's why having entry above here can be an option. But if the price continue and tag the previous low, there is no breakout, the first reversal as a short move flag, also we can take the trade. Anyway, this both option is just as simple and is not really good trade setup. And in this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any trade setup or any update, I will share. But if we get any opportunity for buy from here, we need to see the, I mean, we are looking to see the breakout of the 36K. But at this point, we have to wait. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.